Hello guys, as we have started our topic about necrosis, we defined necrosis and we also studied about the changes that occur inside the cytoplasm and inside the nucleus during necrosis. Now we are coming towards the types of the necrosis. In this video we will study about the topics of the necrosis. So necrosis occur in different types. Number first, necrosis occur as a coagulative necrosis. Number second, liquefactive necrosis. Liquefactive necrosis. Number third, gaseous necrosis. Number four, fat necrosis. Number five, fibrinoid necrosis. Number six, gangrenous necrosis. These are the 6 types of necrosis. We are going to discuss all of them one by one. First, we are going to discuss about liquefactive, about coagulative necrosis. Coagulative necrosis. Coagulative necrosis, it is the most common type of necrosis. It is the most common type of necrosis. Coagulative necrosis mostly occur because of denaturation. It occur because of denaturation of protein. How protein denature inside the cell? When there is decreased level of oxygen and the cell cannot perform oxidative phosphorylation, as a result inside the cell there occur anaerobic respiration because there is a deficiency of oxygen. As a result of anaerobic respiration, lactic acid are produced inside the cell, which lead to lactic acidosis of the cell. Due to increased acidity inside the cells, the protein inside the cells are denatured. Coagulative necrosis, it mostly occur inside solid organ. For example, it may occur in heart, it may occur in liver, it may occur in spleen, it may occur in kidney, etc. These are the solid organ in which coagulative necrosis may occur. Infarct is an area of coagulative necrosis. What is infarct? Infarct is any localized area of coagulative necrosis. Any localized area of coagulative necrosis which is produced due to ischemia, which is produced due to ischemia in all solid organ except brain. In all solid organ except brain. So infarct is an area of coagulative necrosis. Infarct, what we mean by infarct, it is a localized area of a coagulative necrosis, or we can say that it is a space inside the tissue, inside the organ, which is a dead space and which is produced due to ischemia with low level of blood to that solid organ except brain. So in coagulative necrosis, the most common organ that is affected is heart. The most common organ that is affected inside the coagulative necrosis, that is the heart. Coagulative necrosis is also called dry gangrene because inside the coagulative necrosis there is no formation of the pus, so it looks like a dry gangrene. If we see the coagulative necrosis microscopically, or we want to see the morphology inside the microscope, that how coagulative necrosis look like morphology, and if you see in microscope how it look like. So the tissue where the coagulative necrosis occur, in any tissue where coagulative necrosis occur, the cells outside that the cells outside to that tissue where the coagulative necrosis occur are preserved, means there is no necrosis inside those cells. Cells have densely eosinophilic appearance. Cells have densely eosinophilic appearance. This is because of loss of cytoplasmic RNA. As we all know that cytoplasm look pink, and if we see RNA, so RNA it normally it is purple. So when RNA is removed, then what remains inside? Only the cytoplasm, and cytoplasm is pink, and it also we call it eosinophilic. That's why after removal of RNA, or where RNA is lost from the cell, the cells appear densely eosinophilic. It has a glassy appearance. When we see in microscope, it is a glassy appearance. This is because of loss of glycogen. When glycogens remove from the cells, then it appear as a glassy appearance. When we see in the microscope, the cells appear as a moth-eaten articulated appearance. The cells appear is moth eaten or vacuolated appearance. This is why the cells look like moth eaten or they are vacuolated appearance, because as we all know that enzyme leak out from the lysozymes. When enzymes leak out from lysozyme, what they do, they eat out organelles and will create a vacuole. They eat out organelle and create a vacuole. These vacuoles look like moth eaten, or we can say that vacuolated appearance appear inside the cells. Till now we discuss a microscopic appearance of the coagulative necrosis, how it looks like. The cells are densely eosinophilic, there is a glassy appearance, there are moth eaten or vacuolated appearance inside. Now we will discuss about the example that where we can see the coagulative necrosis. So coagulative necrosis may occur inside bone, it may occur inside dry gangrene, it may occur inside bone, it may occur inside gangrene, and it may occur inside Zinfer's degenerations. Zinfer degeneration. It also occur inside bone, dry gangrene, and Zinfer's degenerations. What is Zinfer's degeneration? It is a special type of coagulative necrosis. It is a special type of coagulative necrosis which is seen in severe toxemia as in typhoid patient, which is seen in severe toxemia in typhoid patients. It is seen in bone, dry gangrene, and Zinfer's degenerations. Muscles are also affected by coagulative necrosis. Muscles also affected. Which muscles? Mostly rectus, abdominis, and diaphragm muscles. So this is all about coagulative necrosis. We discuss where coagulative necrosis occur, how it looks like under microscope, and what are the examples of coagulative necrosis. Now we come to towards a second type of necrosis, which is called liquefactive necrosis. Now we will discuss where it occur, how it occur. So liquefactive necrosis, this is usually occur because of enzymatic digestion of the cell. It is usually occur because of enzymatic digestion of cell. As we already told it, how when cell membrane is damaged, how the enzymes inside the cells they come out, and how they eat the cellular debris. Usually the liquefactive necrosis, it usually occur in brain, it occur in abscess, and it occur in fungal injury. Normally it occur in brain, abscess, and in fungal injury. Liquefactive necrosis, it is a type of which it is a type of wet gangrene, because here in here we already told that here and in the abscess liquefactive necrosis occur. So we called it wet necrosis because inside the abscess we have a pus, and pus look like a liquid. That is why we called it liquefactive necrosis. As we told that coagulative necrosis, the out cells in the tissue they are preserved. Here in liquefactive necrosis, the cellular outlines ends are not preserved. The outside cells in liquefactive necrosis, they are not preserved, means they are injured. Whatever may be the pathogenesis, the dead cells are completely digested. Whatever may be the pathogenesis of the liquefactive necrosis, the dead cells are completely digested. The dead cells are completely digested through any pathogenicity, transforming the tissue into a viscous liquid. As a result, transforming the tissue into a viscous liquid, and eventually these cells are removed by phagocytosis, phagocytes through the process of phagocytosis. So this was all about liquefactive necrosis, that where it occur, how it occur, and how the dead cells are removed from the liquefactive necrosis site. Next we will discuss in the next part.